Good evening, everybody. We are back for round 3 of the NASCAR Generations League presented by Too Fast Racing and ICW Gaming. As we get ready to roll into this, if anybody wants to watch in-car footage for tonight, Korn is live over on ICW Gaming. You can see his in-car. We also have Tyler Lee, who is Cheshire Racing TV over on Twitch. He is live as well. We got an action-packed night of racing on the channel. We're gonna kick it off tonight with this. We're gonna roll all the way to the end, and then at 10:55 we're gonna switch streams. We've got YesCar 3D coming up after this. That'll be live about. We'll have that intro going at about 10:55. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but Dennis, I think I have you in the booth for the whole thing tonight.
Yes.
Okay, so we might have some more guest appearances as we go through the night. We're actually joined by Race Control for the night for a little bit anyways. We'll see if Phil puts up with our goofy ass antics or can even pay attention. Phil, I'm sure you have given these guys the how to, what for, and why.
Yeah, just they probably won't listen, but hey, it's what it is.
There, you got the story from Race Control for tonight. We'll get some race info up really quick. Like I said, we're at Nashville tonight. Me and Dennis have raced these cars here a lot, and to me, Double D, this one of my favorites.
I love this track, this car combo.
I think
it's definitely a driver's track.
Oh, for sure, for sure. So we got 200 laps, which, if I remember correctly, I think that's right about what the official was last season. I think it's what the official is this season. They've got no fast repairs. So if somebody hits the wall, tears a wheel off, we may see this crowd dwindle down a little bit based on some things that we saw in practice. Excuse me. 66 degrees in the air, 67 on the ground. So, I mean, grip is going to be about as good as it's going to get for here. Oh, let me get this out of the way. Well, I guess before we get going, we do this all the time. Chat, you know the rules. Who you got for the win? First caution, and how many cautions?
I'll let you go first this time.
Oh, somebody's gonna let me go first. Okay. Well, this is what I think. I think we're gonna have about 8 cautions. I think it's gonna clean up by about halfway through. First caution, lap 2. My winner tonight, I'm gonna go Ethan Mosby. That's my pick. No pressure, Ethan, because I know you're probably watching. All right, Dennis, your turn.
I was going to float around the same. I was going to say probably 7 cautions. And I think Derek, if we have long runs here, and I think Derek's got a good chance of winning this. I agree with you. I think it's going to be a battle of attrition. Who's going to keep their car clean? Who's going to be around for the second half of the race?
Right.
I think we're going to have a lap 1, turn 1 wreck.
I think there's a good probability there.
Either that or lap 1, turn 2.
Yeah, that might be another possibility as well. I'm really hoping that we get to see some good green flag runs, because this place definitely produces some really good racing. And we've done long runs in official. The big thing is, key thing for tonight, throw your throttle out the window. Don't use it, basically. Because you get on it too soon, and all you're gonna do is smoke the rears off of it, and you're gonna go nowhere. And I'm gonna say it. JD McKaylee is always saying he wants a track with brakes. Well, guess what, buddy? You got it tonight. Just getting to the chat here. Tyler, I did see your paint. I think it looks really good. I like how the number's kind of big. especially with the color scheme. So I think he did a solid job with it. We actually don't have Father Ball tonight. So I don't see Mike. As far as I remember, I think he was at a football game tonight with Mama Rita. They were headed to Alabama. So, but how much time we got left on Qual?
20 seconds.
Okay. I'm going to step away for like 2 seconds, gentlemen.
Well, you can't have dead air time, Dennis. So what's the keys to driving this track?
Oh, God. Like I said, me and him have turned so many laps around here. The biggest thing is stay smooth. Smooth on your braking, getting in the corner, slow in, fast out, but this track can be deceiving. You want to be smooth on that throttle getting out of the corner, or the rear of the car will want to walk on you. So you want to be as patient with that throttle coming off the corners as you can. You almost want to wait until you're straight on. Once you get back on the straightaways, you want to be as straight as possible before you go full throttle. I wouldn't be surprised if we get into these later runs and some of these guys never hit full throttle.
Yeah, I'd say managing that right rear is going to be the key thing, because if you start getting that right rear hot on entry and exit, one time you're going into that corner and that right rear is not going to be there.
Oh, 100%. Especially when you go to step out of the corner too.
And with how the setup has been acting,
right,
the best way to manage that, and it's going to sound counterintuitive of slow in, you're going to want to scrub off that right front to keep the wear even.
Yep.
So it's that fine line of charging the corner, but not overcharging the corner.
Right, right. All right. We're going to get into our grid for the night. We've got Aiden Haller starting on the pole with a 19.8. He tops Zach Korn by 0.069, which is weird to say. We've got Ethan Mosby sitting in third, Sean Cameron starting fourth, JD McHaley starting fifth, Connor Blasco is sixth, Justin Bell seventh, Gary Freeman is eighth, Gabe Griffin ninth, Diesel Weasel starts 10th, Derek Sivers is 11th, James Phillips going to start 12th, Tyler Lee 13th, Scott Thompson 14th, Eric Cap 15th, and Ron St. Louis is going to start 16th because we got Special Phil up here in the booth with us. Hopefully Special Phil actually doesn't have to make an appearance, but you know, that's how some things go from time to time. We'll get our tower up on the screen. I'm going to make the best of what we can tonight on the crank it up. It's a little hard to do here. So, especially with it being kind of short, it doesn't really, we're not going to get much. I'll probably do some in-car shots for you guys so that way you hear a little bit of the motor thing, but we're going to keep it pretty much TV2 related for the most part tonight. Well, I would, I guess we'll see second gear, Phil. We're going to do one more pace lap. We should be going green next time by. What do you think, Dennis? Do we at least make it back to the green flag after the start?
Do we complete one lap before we see another one?
I have maybe. Flag? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping.
For my sanity, I hope so.
We do have some cool new overlays. We'll get to those as the racing gets going. Pace car is off. It's Aiden's to start.
Green is out.
And we're green. Let's do it. Aiden leads him down into turn one. Corn slides high. Kind of uncharacteristic there. Oh, and there it is.
Oh, Aiden's
There's
around.
your first caution. Oh, Derek's in the middle of it.
Yeah, a couple people.
And I saw the 15. We're gonna roll that back. We'll take a look at this. We're gonna go. If I can get my, there we go. We'll go blimp. And I think Aiden just carries too much speed, and she just goes.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek just pounded Aiden in the quarter panel. Aiden pretty much out of it fairly scot-free. So
he lost his rear bumper. I don't know how much that'll do at this short track. Tyler Lee had to go high to miss it, and then slotted into the line, and then kind of got bumped out of it once he got up in there.
I mean,
hopefully he doesn't have too many.
You can race, you know, a car around here with quite a bit of damage, and still see things or still get things done. So I mean, I don't think anybody's out of it yet. We've got Derek on pit road. He's got the nose of that car tore off, but he should be fairly okay. But I'll bet he's probably got a solid 5 minutes of damage based on what I'm seeing.
His left front was pretty killed.
Looks like there's some confusion about restart zone, but there's no restart zone for this track.
Yeah, that's what I just told him. If there's no restart zone, then it's on green.
There's your ruling from race control.
Yeah, if I remember right, the green flies pretty early here anyways.
It's like that last white line coming out of 4 is where I think you can go at any time. Like, all you have to do is once the pace car hits pit road, you go. It'll be just like a dirt track around here, so let's roll through some things. So far we're lap 5 of 200. We've got 1 caution so far. I do like these new overlays because it'll tell me like how many cautions we've had for how many laps, so that'll be kind of cool to play with. SDK coming out with a banger of a new update. Corn's gonna be your leader to the green. Mosby to his outside. We're off.
And just as a correction, there is a restart zone here now.
Well, that's new. Corn leads through 1 and 2. Mosby hot on his trail. I see JD McHaley coming into view. He's up to 4th. Solid race so far for him.
2x2 behind him. Actually, he's side by side as well. So 4th on back is 2x2. Top 3 have started to break away a little bit.
Yep, JD's got to clear. That's the 98 of Connor Blasco under him. JD does clear as we kind of focus on Sean Cameraman. Yeah, top 3 have kind of broken apart. JD going to try and set sail after these guys. Let's go to our gap on our tower. Connor Blasco is going to take it to JD a little bit.
Contact in the back. Scott Thompson is around.
Yep.
Oh, Eric Cap's around as well off the nose of Aiden. Trying to check up for him.
Go see what happens here. We'll go off of the blimp. Yeah, Scott just kind of rolling the corner. Tyler gets into the gas and sends Scott around. Eric actually looped it and missed Scott, so that's good. Aiden caught the wall a little bit, but we'll go back live.
See how much damage Scott ends up getting. It didn't rip the nose off. It's just
I'll be
punched in pretty good.
Be very curious to know.
Got a couple people coming down
coming down
that
pit
were in
road.
the back. Most of them were guys that either just slid that caution, probably going to take tires here or check damage.
Yeah, it looks like Aiden trying to get more damage repaired. Scott Thompson, Eric Cap so far. So James, is it broke? Or are you gonna be able to make it back out onto track? Okay, so race controls confirmed. We're gonna go single file restart on this one. Try to get some green flag laps and let these guys stretch out. Lights on the pace car are still on, so we'll probably do one more lap around here before we get ready to go back green flag racing. 14 cars still on the lead lap.
Yeah, unfortunately, Derek did retire.
I see that. And we've got JD McHaley singing all sorts of songs. All right, let's get this thing re-going again. So we got Corn as your leader. Let's go laps led so far. He's up to 12 laps led. We'll see. Oh, that's new. Didn't know I could do that. I got to get this wheel out of my way. Should have taken that off before the start of the broadcast, but Corn gonna lead us to green flag. We're gonna get this thing back underway. Hopefully these guys can stretch out a little bit. We can get some good green flag racing as Ethan Mosby tries to pound Corn down into 1 and 2.
Top 3 broken away. JD and everyone behind him is kind of stacked up.
Yeah, you can see there's a little bit of a gap there to Ethan and those guys. Move back just a
Gabe
little bit
get loose
further.
off of 4. We'll be seeing that all night long.
Which part, Gabe getting loose or everybody?
Take it as you will.
Take it as you will, he says. Let's go.
He's getting loose now. It's not going to get better the longer he runs.
Let's go. We'll go off the nose of Gabe here for a minute. See what he's seeing. We'll give him some love. We got to give him a little bit of crap, because if we don't, what are we doing here? But you can hear it. Go ahead, Dennis.
As we're back here watching Gabe, the battle up front's tightening up. Ethan's caught the back of Corn.
Yep, we can actually, I'm shocked, we can see quite a bit of it off the nose of Gabe's car. The top 6, throw a blanket over him. One I would definitely look out for that is almost as good as the silent assassin, Eric Cap. Watch out for Justin Bell. No slouch on that one.
No, he's quick, definitely on these short tracks.
Yeah.
He's got 200 laps to kind of figure the car out, see what it's gonna do, and
Ethan's slowly creeping up on Corn.
See Corn running the diamond line. He's running high and then cutting it down low.
Yeah,
at least 1 and 2.
I think he's trying to use what he used for the official here that he won. And it's a good line, but after a while, if you get a long green flag run, the tires are gone. And that's the only bad thing about this place is, ooh, as JD gets loose off of 4, there's a battle back here. Or I'm sorry, that was off of 2. JD in a 3-way battle with Sean Cameron and Connor Blasco. Justin Bell right on his tail. Go off the gearbox of JD's car. I mean, they're all right there. Connor Blasco getting around cameraman.
Yeah, the front 2 have kind of checked out a little bit. They're got about half straightaway lead from your third place car of JD.
Dude, Ethan is all over the back of Corn. I think a couple more laps, and I think he's going to be able to maybe make his way around the old Great Cobb in the Sky.
Yeah, but that'll really help out this next group, because when those two start running side by side, it's going to slow them down.
Yeah, except for I keep seeing Connor and JD going at it.
Bell's looking to the inside of Sean.
Oh, Blasco to the inside of McHaley. Can he complete the deal? JD's going to move up. Got to give it to him there. Maybe he's thinking, well, it's not worth the fight currently if this thing goes long.
Yeah,
I'd say JD's playing the long game.
That's what I'm thinking too.
23 laps in.
Yeah. Blasco's kind of cooled off, or not Blasco, Mosby's kind of cooled off Corn just a little bit. Kind of wonder if maybe he's using a little bit too much wheel. Let's go off the roll bar at Ethan's car.
Connor was quicker than both your front two that last lap.
Ethan's actually pretty smooth on the wheel inputs, so nothing too crazy. Take a peek inside the car with Corn. Corn trying to be smooth as well. You can hear him being nice to that throttle, and that's what we were talking about earlier in the broadcast.
Connor's still, that's back-to-back laps after he's cleared JD that he is running faster than your 2 liters. So I give it probably 5 laps here, and he'll be up there with these guys.
Yeah, he's running 20.828. Corn the only one quicker than him right now. Justin Bell, I think if Bell can clear JD, he could join the fray too. He's at a 20.773. Check where Connor's at this time. Connor quicker than, yeah, Connor's quicker than Corn by about a half a second or so. So that'll be, yeah, that'll be something to watch. Justin Bell, 7.69, so fastest on track right now. We'll see what he can do as well as we go back to the battle for the lead between Corn and Mosby. You know, if Ethan was in the Wrangler car, I'd say this was like Nashville Fairgrounds 1987 all over again. I mean, he is hounding Corn.
He's not letting Corn just walk away.
No, he's not. I'm sure some of these guys are hoping for a caution here in the next about 50, maybe get some more damage fixed. Go back a little bit further. Aiden's making his way back up through the crowd. Man, it looks like a hornet's nest back here. We've got Scott Thompson crash going into 4, but he towed already. Go take a look at that really quick and see what happened.
Probably fighting that damage he's had because I think he was involved in both wrecks.
He comes off a 2. Oh, God, he was loose. He just slides, so... and then it noses into the wall. So I don't know if that blew the motor or what. But back to the mid-pack battle here. I mean, you've got everybody from cameraman to Freeman. You got, Aiden, like I said, Aiden Haller coming through the field. Let's do this. And we'll show...
Scott has retired.
Show the driver box so we know what we're looking at here.
Gary got super loose off.
I saw that. It's gonna let Aiden get underneath him.
Yep, lost the spot to Aiden, and he's about to lose the spot to Cap as well. That's
the one thing about this car. If you can shove somebody off the low lane, you can go forward. So, you know what, Stoku? Let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna try something. We'll see if we can do a crank it up really quick. We'll go TV static on this, and we'll crank it up for just a couple of laps. we got the battle for the lead brewing. Mosby's trying to get to the bottom of corn right now. He almost had him there going into one.
Oh, caution's out.
Oh, looks like Diesel might have crashed.
Yeah, Diesel spun on the bottom of 1 and 2.
All right, let's roll this back. And then we'll go blimp. Oh, look like Gary checked up to not get into Sean. And then Diesel just went for a ride, so no major damage, but just one of them, you know, simple mistakes. I mean, short track racing, right? Brain fade is real.
Got everyone coming down pit road.
I see that. Got the entire pack coming down, except for Sean Cameraman.
Yep.
Yeah, so you got literally everybody. Who's going to get off of pit road first here? Diesel's going to go around another lap. I'm sure we'll see him pit the next time around. Eric Cap rolling.
Yeah.
Yep, Sean Cameraman coming down this time. That's going to rotate Gabe all the way to the front. I'm trying to figure out if Corn was fixing some damage or what we had happen there, but interesting.
I think a couple of these guys didn't take tires. It was a fuel only stop.
Yeah, Corn took 4 tires. So if everybody beat him out, must have took either 2 or none.
Are we limited on tire sets tonight, Phil?
They have 4. They have 4 sets.
So yeah, you might not be wrong there, Dennis.
I'm curious if Gabe and Aiden have already taken a set from either having. We have seen Aiden spin a couple times, and I wonder if Gabe didn't throw a set on because he had to lock him up or something to avoid a wreck.
Yeah, that very well could be. I'm surprised Aiden didn't take more damage repair, but maybe he was thinking if he can jump ahead of everybody, might not be a bad thing.
Get that clean air on the nose.
Right. So Gabe's going to take us back green flag racing. We've had 3 cautions for 12 laps. We're on lap 42 at 200, so we'll hit 43 when we go green here. And we'll see if these guys can hold off the fresh tires. I gotta imagine we're gonna see Corn gobble them up pretty quick here as we go green flag racing. Aiden trying to get to the bottom of Gabe. Aiden looking to the inside. And this is where things get leery, right? Old tires versus new tires. You're trying to stay fast, but you don't have the grip that, like, say, Corn does.
Yeah, you seen Gabe walk up in the middle of the corner there.
Yep, and that's going to be a problem for these guys as they start to float backwards. Connor Blasco around the outside as well. He's going to try to go after Corn here. Ethan Mosby with a really bad pit stop. We've got him mired all the way back in 12th, so we'll see if he can come through the field and still have the same pace that he had. As Connor Blasco is all over the bumper of that Buick. Corn trying to protect the bottom. Blasco going to shove it to the inside.
Ooh, JD got loose. I think he put the apron off 4 there. Just a little too low on exit.
And that's another problem with this track. That that whole, like, inside lane, it works great. But man, it's tough to judge where that apex is. So
it's a razor's edge. Oh, caution's out again.
Diesel crashed again. Sounds like Ethan might have sent Diesel maybe as we go back and take a look at that. We'll roll this back just a little bit. We'll go from the blimp. Oh, Ethan got wow, it was Netcode that sent Diesel, but yeah, Ethan got a hold of the apron, tried to hold it down, and then Diesel got spun there.
He made an aggressive move. They were 3 wide going into 3, so he went to the bottom to give Diesel room.
Right.
And then, yeah, there was, what, 2 feet of netcode between the two that turned him.
Yeah. Yep.
But it was just an aggressive move. Got those guys that didn't come in last time coming in this time again. Got a driver's vote going out for whether they want double or single file.
I was just seeing that.
Yeah, Gabe took 4 tires this time, so did Aiden.
All right. Well, Corn's still your leader here. Let's get some info up with him. Do this. So Corn's currently led about 46 laps. Back to some race data with the race recap. We've only had 1 lead change all race. So these guys got to figure it out because, you know, Corn's putting in some solid laps up front. 4 cautions so far. But a race analysis. I keep playing with some of these, and some of these I'm not real sure. But yeah, it just tells me that the length is 200 laps. I got to adjust some more of these settings there. But
Gonna be going back green this time.
actually, his last pit time was 22 seconds long on lap 39. So yeah, he definitely did take 4 tires. He's not wrong. Pace car's off. Corn's going to take this thing back green. And we're off.
Corn got a good launch. Connor right behind him. Tyler Lee behind him. JD slots in the 4th. Sean Cameron 5th. Battle back there for 6th and 7th.
Ron in the middle of
7th
it.
and 8th.
Yeah, ooh, Ron getting loose. Almost 3 wide in Nashville. Holy cow.
Bell thought better of it, checked up and slid on the outside.
I saw that. We got that right on camera as it happened. Like, good golly, Miss Molly. I think Ron's just kind of riding, putting his time in. Go back up to the battle for the lead. Blasco all over Corn again. The overall, so far, it's been a pretty quiet race. Just some spins. You had that one wreck with Aiden right off the rip. But we're not seeing like track blocker level events, right? We're seeing some guys maybe get a little antsy and wind up, you know, accidentally punting somebody, but Connor Blasco look at the inside of Corn. He can't get the drive off the corner though.
The Connor is right there.
I was gonna say, as he was going into 2 there, I'm thinking, does he pull the Dale Senior? I think it's a little bit early for that, but and look who else we have that's joined the fray. Tyler Lee has made his way into the top 3.
JD right behind Tyler.
I see that
right there.
And Ethan Mosby has come up through the field. He's up to 6th so far. So, you know, we're seeing some guys cycle to the front as Ethan's inside of Sean Cameraman as we come off of 4. They keep it clean down the front stretch.
The battle for the front 4 is really tightening up.
Yeah. Oh, Ethan gets loose.
Yeah, he's got to get that throttle a little slower if he's going to run the bottom underneath somebody.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Got Gabe on fresh tires. He's got 3 or 4 lap fresher tires. We'll see if that comes into play. Oh, as we have Aiden.
Yeah, I just saw Aiden spinning.
He's got it straight again.
Trak's good. He caught it. I don't know why that. I wish iRacing wouldn't tow caution so quick.
He coming in the corner, he was sideways and Diesel was right there. So I'm not surprised that it threw it. Almost reminiscent of that. You remember the spin-in win by Dale?
Oh, that was in Martinsville, wasn't it?
Yeah, he spun it all the way around, stayed in it, and then they threw the damn caution.
Well, at that point, they kind of had to. There was so much smoke that the drivers were going to have to drive through at speed.
I mean, but he executed a perfect spin. He didn't touch nobody.
Which is impressive at Martinsville.
Yeah. Got a few takers coming down pit road.
It's like spinning at Dover and not touching a wall.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I am hearing all sorts of weird conversations going on in this race, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Do you expect any different?
No, not even a little bit. You know, I think the one nice thing about the fact that we haven't seen massive damage to a lot of these cars is the fact that everybody's still in the race for the most part. Yeah, we've got, you know, 1 or 2 guys that have had to pull off at this point, but
yeah, and the guys that have had to pull off, I believe, were from the first wreck, and then Scott Thompson for his solo spin, but
right. Lights on the pace car out. We're going to stay single file on the restart. Eric Cap, your last car on the lead lap. Last car actually running, I do believe, on the lead lap. So we're green flag.
Corn gets another good jump.
Yeah, that's going to help him stay right out in front of Connor there. I think if I'm Connor, I'm just going to sit. I'm going to push him. See if I can get him to overuse his tires, maybe.
Front 5 or single file. You do have a battle for 6th, though.
Yep, we got Ethan trying to get around Gabe, and he finally clears him. They've kind of single filed out back here.
Connor's looking on the inside of Corn. Not quite there. Corn's going to give him room.
I think Blasco's going to get it if he get the drive off of 4, but Corn floats it out to the wall. If he can force his hand off the bottom, I think that's the play. Get Corn, get him uncomfortable.
Ooh, Corn got loose up top. He's pushing too hard trying to keep that spot.
Well, you've got that hump right out of 2. And if you get off the corner in the wrong spot, it's going to be a pain. You're not going to have any tire left.
Oh, Ethan's around.
Oh, I see Sean Cameraman as well. We'll go take a look at that. We'll go. I don't know if Ethan checked up. Oh, yeah. Sean just right down into the corner. Gets Ethan in the back. no damage out of anybody, so that's good. Maybe a little bit of a wrinkle on the back of Ethan's car, but I'm not sure if Ethan checked up or if Sean missed his break point. But for the first time tonight at Caution, we've got a new leader. So JD trying to distract drivers by talking about food. Let's get where are we at so far? We're on lap number 69. Nice. Connor Blasco's your leader, 6 cautions for 22 laps. We've now had 2 lead changes, so pretty decent racing so far, but hopefully these boys can you know, clean it up a little bit more. We get these green flags in, so not quite at the halfway point. Ooh, Aiden just barely getting off a pit road before pace car came around. Actually, Jeff, the conversation's about Taco Bell right now.
While we're pacing, I'll go through the field. You got Connor Blasco leading, Zachary Korn second, Tyler Lee is third, JD McKaylee is fourth, Gabriel Griffin fifth, Justin Bell sixth, Diesel Weasel seventh, Ron St. Louis eighth, Ethan Mosby's back to ninth, Sean Cameron Sean Cameron will be 10th, Gary Freeman 11th, Aiden Holler's gonna be here 12th, and then Eric Kapp is 13th.
And I caught Korn dipping the apron under caution, trying to cool those tires back off.
Too bad there's not standing water. Do the old short track trick.
Yep. All right, Connor Blasco gonna shoot this thing off.
As much as I concentrated on food, this would be a good race.
Yeah, yeah, it would be if we were talking about fast food orders where we're going after this. But Connor Blasco leads down into 1. I see Gabe Griffin trying to come through on the bottom. Looked like
he gets around JD.
Looked like Tyler Lee kind of shut him down like he was late on a cable bill.
Yeah, but with him paying more attention behind him, he's let the front two kind of
Gary's
gap.
Around. Go limp here. Oh, Gary just spins it right around. Eric Kapp just getting lucky there.
Yeah, he just tries holding it too low coming off the corner, had probably too much wheel into it, didn't let it float out, or was on too much throttle.
Yeah. Yep. So 7th caution of the night, though. I mean, at some point though, we're gonna start running into issues because guys aren't gonna have tire after spinning, or they're not gonna have tires because they kept putting them on.
Yeah.
And now we're starting to get a group of drivers running the apron around this place to cool their tires.
Tisk.
All right. Well, lights on the pace car are still on. I thought we were gonna get ready to go green here. You know, I didn't have Connor Blasco on my bingo card for winning this thing possibly tonight.
Even though I'm not allowed to say it, I did.
Ah! Wow. Wow, Jeff. All right, thank you. Said they miss Robin more than they miss me.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's hurtful. Just because it's true doesn't mean it needs to be said out loud.
All right, lights are out on the pace car. We'll have Connor Blasco taking it for the green. You got Korn, Tyler Lee, Gabe Griffin, and JD McHaley, your top 5. JD putting in a strong run so far.
He's been hanging around the top 5 most of the race.
Yep. And we're green. Connor actually...
Tyler Lee did not get a good jump.
Oh, God, I saw that. I think he missed a gear, maybe?
Gabe's trying to take advantage of it.
Oh, God, Tyler Lee was in 4th gear.
That would do it.
Right.
He's still trying to take advantage of it.
He's
Tyler
trying to
clears him.
That wasn't near as drastic as the Daytona 4th gear start. But.
Oh, God, no. There's at least a little more rear end to it, but they've single filed out, as I think Justin Bell just caught the wall there. JD gets shuffled back to 6th in all that mess.
If we get a long run here, I'm going to be curious to see if Ethan can start making his way through this field.
He was doing it before, and then him and Sean had that incident a couple of cautions ago. But the interesting thing is Connor Blasco is starting to run away from Zach Korn. So Korn's got to figure out something here, or he might relegate himself to just a oh, Gabe's around, big around. Oh, my God, it's going too fast for me to keep up. Holy crap, what is going on here? Okay, so we're gonna go from the blimp view. Okay, we'll back it up, play it off the corner. Wow! Oh, God, run right into... Oh, Gabe is just...
That's Gary, yeah.
Just dead. Ouch.
JD did get a little bit of that.
Yeah.
His right rear caught Gabe just a little bit, so I'll be curious how much damage he's got off of that.
I was looking to see. Gabe's tires are still on it. That is a wrecked bucket of fuck, but I think he can still make it work. I'm very curious to know how much damage he has. So we've got 7 cars still out on track here. A whole lot of them on pit road. I think JD wound up with a little bit of right front damage, but it's short track. I don't think it's going to matter too much. So. James, are you looking for the wrecked bucket of fuck line on a t-shirt? I mean, we could make that happen. All right. Lights on the pace car are out. So you got Blasco, Lee, Bell, McKaylee, Weasel. Top 5, Mosby, Haller, Korn, Cameraman, and Cap, your top 10. So I think Korn came in for a set of tires here, which we should be right about the halfway point, I believe. You know, we're lap 86, so just shy of the halfway point. 8 cautions for 32 laps. Let's see if these guys can start to clean it up. What's up, RJ?
Aiden got a good jump on that restart, and he's already looking up to 5th.
Dude, Connor is gone.
Like, yeah, he got a really good jump.
You look off the back, Tyler Lee's back there about almost a second. So good jump for him. We'll jump back a little bit further in the pack, see what we can grab.
We do got Bell up to 3rd.
Get Diesel going wide.
I think he's just letting the fresher tires go by.
Yep.
No reason to fight them.
Connor's out to a 2nd over Tyler Lee. Tyler getting a little bit of a gap over Justin Bell. JD starting to come through the pack. He's coming alive. And really, there's no damage registered on that front end of JD's car. 90 laps in so far.
Connor's checked out.
Yeah.
Battle starting up for 2nd.
Yeah, I'm starting to see it. We're focused on Justin Bell. He's all over the backside of Tyler Lee. JD trying to come with him. I see Aiden, Ethan, and Korn. We can actually check on that here in just a second. Yeah, Gabe is fighting a battle. You can see he's all over the wheel there, so that'll be a key thing as leaders get ready to come by him here in just a second.
This is a good showing for Connor. He had a really good run last week.
My God, it is a 3-way battle for the 5th position. Oh, Ethan into Korn. Oh, they're rocking on the backstretch.
I couldn't tell if Korn got loose and came down.
We're gonna. Oh, Ethan drifted out thinking. Yeah. I don't think he realized that Korn was there.
I think he knew Korn was there. I think he was expecting Korn to be about half a lane higher.
I think you're right as well.
He was expecting him to be closer to the wall running that high lane.
Yeah. Everybody down pit road this time. Ethan's going to stay out, so I'm assuming he took tires on that last pit stop. So that'll let him cycle up in front of everybody else.
Which we'll see how that plays out with that slide he just had.
Yeah, because he went the entire length of the backstretch there. And that's kind of what Gabe was hoping for, because at least now he can come in. I mean, it's only going to be maybe 20 seconds of damage, but he'll get more damage fixed. I think
something.
Yeah, I think if I was Gabe, I'd fix the damage, get out there right now, come back around and fix it on the second lap as much as you can. Connor going to be Aiden off of pit road. So he'll only have Ethan to contend with. We've got a penalty for the 8 car Phil, if you can clarify, that was for a passing before the start-finish line, correct?
Yeah, he cleared one car before he got to the start-finish line and was completely beside the other.
Okay, so that'll give him an end of the line, correct?
Yes, he was going to have a drive-through, but the caution, it's easier just to give him an end of the line.
Right. So we'll see him drift to the back. Ethan Mosby is going to be our restart control here as we get ready to go green. So you've got Mosby, Blasco, McKaylee, Bell, and Cap, your top 5. The silent assassin moves forward more.
We'll see how those hot tires, they'll probably cool down now, but we'll see how those tires launch on this restart after that slide.
Yeah, that's going to be something to kind of watch out for. I know, you know, these don't wear like the next gen tire. That's for dang sure. Which isn't a bad thing. We got Aiden waiting on Gabe, I believe. All right. Pace car's in.
Ethan got a decent jump.
There's a fight for the front. Blasco's looking inside. I think Connor's going to take it here, obviously being on freshies.
Yeah, he's going to be able to wrap that bottom.
Yep. And you got Justin Bell trying to make his way through too. JD McHaley right up behind him.
Also got a battle behind JD and Bell. Bell almost makes contact with JD.
JD clears Bell. Now can he go after Mosby and get around him? Battle for seconds on. JD's trying to get to that bottom. Shove the 3 car up off the lane and hopefully wrap the bottom a little bit better. Man, JD's just got a hell of a lot of corner speed right now. I don't think they're necessarily cooked, Miguel, but they're not.
Oh, Diesel's sideways on the bottom.
Oh, he saves it.
He saved it. Does JD have any damage from that?
I don't see any damage. Like there's nothing that's registered on the front end, but
it would be on the right rear.
Well, he caught was it Gabriel? He caught him with the right front.
Right. I don't see any damage on JD's car currently.
On my screen, it showed he caught it with the right rear, but.
Ooh, JD getting a little antsy. He's trying to overdrive that entry. I mean, if Ethan can hang on for 10 laps, we know these tires will equal out.
Connor's not driving away from him either.
I think Connor's trying to save as much tire as he can. Like right now, he knows he's got a good gap between him and Korn. You know, there's a lot to consider here. We haven't seen one of these guys come up and challenge Connor yet, so why drive it like you stole it if you don't have to?
Got slow car of Gabe running the high side, giving these guys plenty of room at the bottom.
Yep. Blasco up to about 0.8 right now.
Oh,
JD's around.
That'll bring out a yellow.
Yep. And I think he just tried to overdrive that corner, trying to get back to Mosby there. Well,
that was something we were seeing that 3 laps ago.
Yep.
In middle of 3 and 4, he started getting loose.
He just overdrove the entry. Keeps it off.
If it was me in that situation, and with the track changing throughout the night, I'd be adjusting that brake bias. I feel it get loose on entry one time, I'm adjusting that brake bias.
Right.
You got to stay above the track conditions.
Exactly.
And that's the only adjustment you can make in these cars. So you just got to make work with what you got.
Yep, for sure. 10 cautions so far for 39 laps. We've blown my prediction out of the water. 3 lead changes so far tonight. We're on lap 108 to 200. Connor Blasco, your leader. Bell, Cap, Lee, Haller, your top 5. So Aiden actually, after that that EOL, has made his way up very nicely.
We did have 3 people pit that time. Corn is going a lap down here in the pits.
All right. Well, hopefully these guys kick it in the pants on some racing here, because we got 90 laps. We gotta have this thing done by like 10:50. Get that off the screen. Let's pop this up. Yeah, so Connor Blasco pitted last, lap 94. Check his laps led. He's 39 laps led so far, so a little bit less than Corn, but see if he can hang on to the end here as we get ready to go green flag racing. Cap with a good jump, but he moved right to the bottom and got nowhere. Man, there is a fight for like 3rd place back here with Eric Cap, Aiden Haller, and you've got Tyler Lee in the mix as well. Aiden's got all that damage fixed, it looked like. They're going to settle out. Justin Bell is all over Blasco. Well, Jeff, I think if we can get some solid green flag run, I think they'll be all right. I mean, your lap times are what, like 15, 20 seconds around this place? Yeah. If they could get a long green flag run, they could nip off 100 laps real fast, quite honestly. Oh, and Blasco catches the wall again.
Gonna have to start getting careful of that with this new damage model. It doesn't take much to get damage in the right front.
Right. Off the roll bar of Justin Bell. Justin's trying to be as nice to that right rear as he can. I mean, you can tell just based on what his tack's doing, you're not seeing the RPM go way high quick as he continues to push him. Go back TV2. Aiden's starting to join this fight. It's going to be a battle for second here real soon. Might even be a battle for the lead. But I think a lot of guys are starting to figure out, like, hey, look, I can't push it, you know, like I could at, say, Atlanta or Charlotte, because it's got so much gear, it wants to light the tires up.
Yeah, the front 3 have walked away.
Oh, yeah. They got 2 seconds over Eric Cap.
JD has fallen back all the way to 8.
Well, you got to remember, JD went for a slide, and he doesn't want to put too many sets of tires on right now. So it may not be the worst thing that he's fallen back. Hopefully he can, you know, keep some tire on it, let these guys kind of come back to him long run.
It might have rattled him a little bit to where he doesn't want to push that hard again.
That's true too. I mean, you know, a lot of guys, oh crap, I spun, they go balls out, and then it bites him in the ass versus, hey, let me regroup, let me regain my composure, put in some laps, let the tires cool down, let the car come back to me.
Everyone through the field's pretty single filed out now. I think everyone's kind of in just turn laps mode.
Right.
Bell is hunting for that lead though.
Yeah, he's pushing Blasco hard. Connor getting a little loose on entry that time. This is the most, I mean, outside of Corn, this is the most he's had for a battle all day. So 121 laps when we hit the line. And these, I mean, these guys are ripping it. Let's put the last lap time up for these guys. 20.7, 20.6 up front. Everybody else, I mean, you got JD with a 20.6 as well. So JD actually kind of coming alive a little bit. Now that we've got some laps on the tires. With the lap car, Gabe Griffin down low. Oh man, I feel for Gabe right now because that is tough to hold that car down while you got the leaders bearing down around you, especially with as much damage as he's got. And the lap car is going to let Blasco get away a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of put Bell in the crossfire of Aiden here.
Yep.
As Bell gaps Aiden and starts hunting down Connor again.
Yeah.
I think Aiden used up too much tire to get there.
I think you might be right. I think maybe Aiden overdrove it a little bit. I've got Gary crashed somewhere. It was very late on throwing a caution.
It was 3 and 4.
Yeah. Oh God, he overdrove the entry, and it just loops around. So that's caution number 11. $125 laps in, so we got about 75 more to go. I was thinking we were going to start seeing some real good green flag run. It was very single filed out, like what we've seen here before. Because I mean, you know it as well as I do, Dennis. Once this place singles out for the most part, it's a long green flag deal. So I mean, you do have some inexperience in short tracks in this car in the league. And that does play a factor, but you know, we've ran with guys that you know, I think at some point you just get to a point where you just ride, right?
Yeah, once you start getting in that rhythm, you find your spot in line and you just get in the mindset of turning laps.
Right.
Because if, like JD, I'm pretty sure he gave up spots to start clicking laps off and save those tires for a long run. And that's, you got to get that switch in your head. When do I need to turn it up for a short run? When is that long run coming?
Right. And I mean, it's going to be a matter of time before we see the long run. It's always a matter of time at a short track, right? Because you have guys that they don't have enough tires. They've used them all up. So they've got to kind of be patient with them. You've got other guys that are on fresh tires and know that the other guys are out of tires. So they kind of, you know, they kind of work their way through it, and then they start to gap, and then they're gone.
Corn lost the lucky dog because he made contact with Gary when Gary spun.
Yeah, I saw that as well. And well, the funny thing was, it wasn't even hardly any contact.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and the one thing I wish iRacing would change too is if you stop on track, you lose it as well. Like, there's sometimes I have to stop to not get any contact.
Yeah. Pace car's off. Blasco going to lead him to the start-finish line.
Eric Cap up to 4th.
He's been right there the whole time. Man, and everybody getting a good jump. Bell's going to take it to the inside, going into 1.
Connor's going to get the drive off of 2. Aiden is right on the back of Bell. Gives him the shot out of 2, actually.
Yeah, that's not really a good thing to do in this car, because as we've had it happen, you give somebody a shot coming out of the corner and they're going for a ride.
Yeah, it's really tricky because it can light the rear tires up, and then it's just they're along for the ride, and depending on where it sends them off the nose, where you to go.
Right. These 3 have already gapped the field pretty decently over Eric Cap back there.
Well, if this goes long run, I'll be curious. Are the front 3 pushing too hard?
Well, and that's the other thing that I'm looking at. Does JD McHaley start to make his way through the field? We saw he was running faster laps than the leader before that caution. And that was after going for a slide. So I guess we'll find out here very shortly, won't we?
Ethan's battling for 4th with Eric Cap. Ethan gets around here. We'll see if he can track down the front 3.
He might be able to. We've seen fast speed out of him tonight. JD's trying to follow him too. Ethan's high on Cap. He's clear of him.
Yeah, he made that pass the hard way doing it on the outside.
I got Tyler Lee crashed. See where he... Oh, Gary got into the side of him there, but yeah, Tyler had it saved. So Korn's the lucky recipient, which is what he was looking for. He'll be able to head towards the front and get his lap back, so it'll put him back on the lead lap. A lot of guys faking pit road. Eric Cap going down. I got Cap, Gary, Sean, Tyler Lee, and Gabe on pit road. Dude,
Gabe's probably just going to come in and fix as much damage as he can.
Poor Gabe. This thing, I mean, this is good for him. I don't know how much damage he's got currently, but there's no fender on the right front of that car.
At this point, if I was Gabe, I'd be looking at the relative or the standings and taking a lap here, getting a little bit more damage fixed. You're 1 down. The next guy behind you is 52 down.
Yeah.
If you go 2 laps down here, no one else is a lap down. You can get a lap back if there's another caution.
Right.
You have a potential for getting both laps back, but you got to get that car drivable at some point.
I think he's listening because he is taking a lap here.
Because if
he has 10 minutes of damage.
Oh my God. That's so...
You know how many times he's been in the pits.
That's so bad. Oh, that car is destroyed.
Yeah, he's got no drive off the corners.
I'm kind of wondering if it didn't knock the ass end out of it when he got hit.
Look at it real quick. She's leaning hard to the left.
Oh, yeah. I'm almost wondering if something in the right isn't broken or in the left front broken, and that's what's causing it to maybe tip. So there's no run off that right rear.
Well, his left front is way down.
Yeah, so it's lifting that right rear.
Yeah.
I wonder if it knocked the camber out of it, and that's what's causing it.
Well, and even the right front, it's pushed back. Like his right front is in the fender.
Oh God. Well, we're gonna go back green flag racing. We're off again.
Let's see if Ethan starting 4th here can keep up with the top 3. Now that he doesn't have to worry about passing anyone to get to him.
Right. Now, if I'm JD McHaley, as Aiden goes underneath Justin Bell for 2nd. We got a few people crashed. We're gonna go blimp on this. We're gonna back it up.
Weird.
We head down into 3.
No, Gabe.
Oh God, Corn just double tapped Tyler Lee. What happened to Gabe?
Gabe pace card pit road wall.
Yeah, he tried staying low, got too low, caught the apron, and
oh my God!
There goes all the damage he had fixed.
Well, it knocked the front end off it. It's still movable, so I guess that's a plus.
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty square hit in the nose, so that's a plus.
Did Gabe say it's killed? We're gonna check Corn. He's missing the nose on that thing, so he's got an air shovel. I think he'll take a lap here. Oh, Tyler Lee with 14 minutes of damage. So he's done. Gabe says he's fought for everything he's had. Oh, bad. Please leave a message after the beep. You forgot that part. So we've got 9 cars on the lead lap at this point. I do believe Corn took a lap here. Actually, about 2, so I don't know how bad the cars hit.
I'm thinking it's not good.
Like she's terminal?
I didn't see any smoke.
I didn't either.
Coming out, but I'd say driver temperature right now is probably.
I'm pretty sure that Corn's at its boiling point as we get ready to go green. Connor Blasco leads the way. And we're off.
Aiden is right there. Aiden got a great jump.
He got a hell of a start. As your pole sitter
side by side.
Your pole sitter from earlier. My God, is he going to overdrive the entry? Yep. He does. Blasco's going to come back around the bottom.
Can Aiden keep momentum? He's got him clear off of 4.
As long as he can make it through 1 and 2 clean. The question is this Aiden's pace cause an issue late in the run?
Yeah, without a car in front of him to guide him on his pace, we'll see if he starts overdriving it.
That's my concern. Blasco's gonna hound him pretty good. Oh, Justin Bell up the track. He almost gets into the back of Blasco. And we've got Ethan Mosby all over the back of Justin. Ethan's been from the back to the front to the back. Now he's coming back to the front. See what I did there? Justin Bell trying to get underneath Connor Blasco, make him feel uncomfortable and push him up the track. Oh, Gary's around.
That's him bring the yellow out.
Yep. It actually threw the yellow before it showed me that Gary had crashed. Yeah, Gary was loose from about the second he entered the corner. Backs it into the wall.
I just think Gary's trying to carry too much speed in the corner to keep up with the guys in front of him.
Yeah, and that's the thing about this car here, or really anything that's not a super speedway. You have to go at your own pace. You have to forget everybody else around you and just drive how you know how to drive.
Top 4 come down pit road.
I see that. That's going to put Diesel Weasel to the front, JD McHaley up to second.
Gary stays out after that slide.
He might not have the tires. We only got 4 sets. So.
Dollars to pesos, Gary's got 4 sets of left sides sitting in his pits.
Dollars to pesos. Yeah, I would hope not at this point. Because you need the left sides to keep that car pinned down, or it's going to do what it's still doing.
Yeah, but I know his crew chief.
Is it the same as Gabe's 3 monkeys or 3 raccoons in a fire suit?
Oh, Gabe's got raccoons? Oh.
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, Gary's still using the earthworms.
Oh, that's bad. They're not even wiggle worms.
No.
No.
No, I got special over here doing race control. I'm taking care of this end.
Oh, man.
Extreme friendly.
That we do. Don't forget, guys, this race gets over. We're headed over to the other stream that's locked and loaded and ready to go. We got Yes Car 3D coming up right after this. If you guys have seen Moon Car, you've watched Fast Car. This is like both of those on steroids. 3-lap dash races. It's actually kind of a cool concept. I'm actually really excited to see how their 8-lap dash and go is. So you basically got a 8-lap race, no cautions. You only have 5 laps of fuel, so you have to pit. No speed limit on pit road. They just go. So I'm curious to see how that is, but we're ready to go.
Off and there's a huge gap.
I see this. Yeah, the top 3 are gone.
Gary's just not going.
No, it's like the
big checkup behind him.
I mean, that's good news for JD in the top 3. I kind of wonder if
get a gap from the newer tires.
Right. I'm kind of wondering if the top 3, 4 aren't sitting on a set. Oh, Gabe said he overdrove the exit, and that's all she wrote. Wheel was 180 degrees out for 6 laps. Yikes. Or 60 laps, I'm sorry.
Numbers are hard.
Connor Blasco touches the wall off of 4. That doesn't slow him down, though.
Him and Aiden have gotten around Gary.
Yeah, you got fresh tires making their way through. Let's go off the nose of Connor's car. Ooh, as we get real close to the back of Eric Cap. Now, if I'm Connor, I'm going to try and make moves quick because in 10 laps, things are going to even out. But you don't want to do it too quick, and then the thing starts to walk on you. As he gets ready to go around Eric Cap here.
Eric's going to push up the hill. That allows Aiden to slide underneath.
3 wide. Man, Aiden is driving the wheels off that thing right now.
I think Eric was trying to battle just a little harder than his tires would allow him to.
JD McHaley to the lead. Oh, and Aiden sends Diesel around.
Oh, Bell gets in the back of Cap.
Yeah. We'll come back and watch the caution. We're going to go to Diesel, and we'll go blimp on this. Yeah, Diesel covers the bottom. Aiden wasn't ready for it. He gets into the back of Diesel, sends him around. Yeah, and then Cap and those guys get into it. Gary hits the inside wall. Everybody fairly okay, though. So that's a good sign.
That's when as someone on fresh tires, you have to be situationally aware of everything around you. You got guys that are on older tires. What line are they consistently running? Diesel has not been off the bottom all race.
Right. So, caution 15. We've had 59 caution laps. That's not good.
No, we just have not gotten
we haven't
a long run.
No, we haven't gotten any clean green flag race in longer than what, 20 laps?
I think 20 laps is lucky. That moves JD still in the lead, Aiden up to second, Blasco up to third, Mosby's up to fourth. Diesel was able to hold fifth after that spin.
Oh, I just heard somebody make a call out.
You can't do that.
Oh, I can't do that. So pace lights are out. JD's going to bring him to green flag. We got Aiden, Connor, Ethan, Diesel, top 5. 9 cars on the lead lap.
We'll see if JD can get a better jump than Aiden. Aiden's been getting good restarts here as of late.
If it's me, I hold him until I absolutely have to go. And that's what JD did. He caused a stack up.
Yep. Diesel got loose on throttle.
That's a smart play because now that puts those fresher tires a little bit off of you. Maybe he can check out a little bit unless Aiden pulls up behind him. So we'll see. Aiden goes to the high lane. Remember, those guys behind JD, they're all on fresher tires. So if JD can force him to overdrive to get around him, then that's all for the better. As Connor Blasco starts to wrap the bottom and try to get around Aiden.
Yeah, Aiden running the mid to high line here. It's going to open up the door for Connor if he can get a good run off this bottom lane. Like right there. It's up to Aiden's door now.
Well, and the bad thing here, right, is, okay, it gets Aiden a better drive off out of the corner, but through corner, you're saving more tire on the bottom as we see Aiden start to slide coming off that corner.
Yep. And if the top line is very, very touchy, you can carry speed, but if you try to carry too much, you're gonna push up the hill.
There goes Ethan. We're going to go back and take a look at that. And we're going to go blimp mode as we look at Aiden. Roll this back a little bit so we can tell the tail of the tape just a little bit better. Aiden up by the wall. Oh, man. Just a little bit of difference in braking zone, and it sends Aiden right around.
Yeah, I think Ethan just overdrove the corner just a little bit too much and couldn't keep it down like he needed to.
Well, and I also kind of wonder how much Aiden had to check up, because of he's been running that mid lane. He knows what that car is going to do at this point. Does he need to check up a little bit more, and make the corner
drive off?
Well, just to make the corner. So like we were saying, you stay on that mid to high lane too long, that right front's gone, your drive off is gone. a lot of things are going to add up. See, now JD's going to come into pit here.
Yep, get those fresh tires.
Race Control told Aiden his trunk lid looks like it's held on with bungee cords.
Well, it's got a little bit of a shake and a wobble, so it ain't real secure.
Oh God, yeah, no, that looks like Grandma backed it into the wall at the grocery store and tried to rip it off. We do have corn back out here, albeit 20 laps down or so. That's the definition of every point counts.
Yeah, the broadcast ends at
well, you're talking in here, not in game. Grandma put it in the tree. I love that one. All right. So like I said, we got 9 cars on the lead lap. JD's tail into the lead lap. He's the only one that pit there to put on tires. If these guys can go green, I think JD's got a shot at this.
Yeah, he just needs to go green to take advantage over those tires.
Well, and he needs to play it smart as we're off and running at the races, boys. Ethan Mosby going to take the inside on Connor Blasco. Can he put it to the lead? Side by side. Ethan to the inside. He's up the track a little bit. They're still clean. Oh!
Connor grabs a wall.
Connor going to cover the bottom in 1 and 2.
I think Ethan, he's trying too hard here. There's still a lot of laps left. You got to keep the tires underneath it. I know you're trying to go for the lead here, but don't go too hard where you take yourself out or another competitor out at the same time.
You see how hard Ethan is on the brakes, and what I'm afraid of is one of these times Connor's going to check up to make the car rotate, and I think Ethan's going to jam it down in way too hard. It's not going to end well for both of them. As I see that JD has already went from 9th to 6th. He's a man on the move. So we're going to want to keep an eye on that as we watch this battle up front. I really don't think it's going to be too much work for JD to get around a lot of these guys. But the question is can Connor Blasco check out by the time that JD McHaley gets there?
Hold on, let me check lap times here.
JD around the bottom side at Easel.
He's running even times, if not just slightly faster than your leader right now.
I mean, as long as he doesn't overdrive his entries, I think he's good, man. I think he can balance it for 30 laps. That's around here. That's no time. It's really no time at all. So I think JD being on fresher tires is definitely going to help. As we go towards the front here. See a battle brewing with Justin Bell and Ethan Mosby now. Bell all over the back of him. But Mosby also closing in on Blasco. He's not letting them get away.
No. Nope, the front 3 are still really tight.
JD all over the backside of Eric Cap. Cap gets loose. It's going to let JD go to the outside. Can he clear him off of 2?
JD's got the tire.
Oh, yeah. You can see. I mean, JD looks like he's stuck to the ground. Let's check last lap times. JD with a 20.4, so he is faster than your leader. We'll check it this time by. Tick slower. I figure that's because he had to get around Eric there on the outside, but he's going to set his sights on going after Justin Bell as Connor Blasco starts to try to check out.
Bell's sitting here hounding Ethan now.
Yeah, he's just riding that left rear bumper. 20 laps left to go. Or 22 laps left to go, I'm sorry. Yeah, everybody's stretching out really good this run, so hopefully we see some green flag all the way to the end here, which would be nice.
Yeah, you got your top 5 within a straightaway.
JD is hauling ass. He just did a 20.5 to Blasco's 20.7. Oh, bounce around.
He's yep, he's around going into 3.
Man, I think he just overdrove the exit. That was an all-day plane wreck. We're going to back this up so we can see it a little bit better. We'll go off the blimp, but it looked like he just kind of come off. Oh, he clips the apron. And he does a damn good job of trying to lock it down. And it just goes. So we'll go back live here. And guess what? Connor Blasco's coming in for freshies.
Ooh, he saved a set.
Yeah. That's not what JD McHaley wanted to see. No. Actually, everybody except for Ethan Mosby coming down for freshies. Along with JD. So, race recap. We're on lap 182 out of 200. Ethan Mosby's your leader. 17 cautions for 67 caution laps. We are creeping up on half the race under caution. 5 lead changes tonight. So we'll see how this finishes. Remember, guys, here in about 15-20 minutes, we're going to be live over on the YesCar 3D platform. We'll try to get this wrapped up fairly quickly. Switch over, be ready to go for 10:55. That's the plan.
Connor dropped in for tires.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone
behind JD.
Yeah, Ethan and JD did not come in, and I'm kind of wondering if Ethan's out of tires or what, but all right, we're under 20 to go. I think if JD can get a good jump, get around Ethan, because he is on fresher tires than Ethan. So, I mean, that's kind of the inevitable at this point. If he can check out and Ethan makes it tough on Connor, I think JD might have something here towards the end. But JD's got to have the cards all play right as we get ready to go green. Oh, your leader blinks there for a second.
Green is
We're
out.
green.
Ethan got a good jump. JD got a good jump.
16 laps to go.
This is not what JD wanted to see.
No, I was thinking he was going to be a little bit closer to the back of Ethan. Connor to his outside. Fresher tires are always going to prevail here, especially in this short run. Hopefully JD's got something for these guys. As long as I think he can hold that bottom, force him to take the high lane, force him to burn up the tire. I think he's going to be okay. As Connor Blasco gets around him, down into 1 and 2 we go. He forces Connor back up off the line, which is going to burn up that right front some more.
Ethan tried squeezing him, but...
Ooh, Ethan's middle line now.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, Aiden's around, but he's at the back of the pack, so it's not going to bring a caution. Right now, Ethan's driving so defensive to try to stay out front.
It's let everybody come back to this front pack.
I mean, wow. I mean, he's getting on it hard. I mean, kudos to him for being able to hang on to it.
Oh, Connor.
Oh, they stack up, and there he goes around. We'll go to the blimp and see what the details are. Yeah, it looked like, I'm not sure if Ethan checked up, if Connor got on the gas too soon.
Well, Ethan on those old tires can't get into the throttle as quick as those guys can. He has to let it roll longer.
Yeah. That's going to make Justin Bell your leader.
That is not what JD wanted. He got nose damage from that, and it put him back, way back.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too worried about the nose damage here. It's not like Arrow's going to play too much of a factor. JD's going to be sitting in 4th. So it's not terrible. I don't know. I mean, this could go well. This could not go well. So we're going to do one more lap of pacing around this joint. And then we're going to get ready to go green. Hopefully we can finish this thing up. Jeff Korn is not on the lead lap. He is about 15 laps down, I believe, right now. So 16 laps. Thank you.
I know that one lap makes a major difference.
Yeah, my God, I totally forgot about it. You know, actually there, now you can tell Korn's 16 laps down. Korn last car running in the field right now. So, did we get a delayed green?
Must have.
Okay, well, I want to check.
That doesn't make any sense.
We should have had the lights go. Yeah, there we go. 18 cautions for 73 caution laps. So we're going to have about 8 laps to go as we get ready to go green here with Justin Bell. All right, pace car is off.
Bell gets a good launch. Great launch by Bell.
Yeah, that's exactly what he wanted, because now him and Blasco had that fight earlier in the race. So the question now is can he hold Blasco off?
Blasco had a way better 1 and 2 than he did, though.
Yep.
Yeah, but how old are Justin's tires?
I don't know. I thought he came in about the same time. Actually, we can actually check that. Let's go here. He pit on lap 181. Connor Blasco pitted the same lap.
So equal tires up front.
Yep.
Wonder if Connor slid his when he was braking not to keep from running into Mosby.
That's what I'm kind of wondering. 5 laps to go. JD's sitting in 4th. See if we can get back to Eric Cap. We just saw a bunch of guys pop the wall, but everybody keeping it straight. Ethan trying to make it through. Oh, Gary's all over it. Gary saves it. As we go back up front to the battle for the lead. Justin Bell's still your leader. Him and Connor Blasco have put a gap on everybody else as Blasco pops the wall.
He's giving it everything he's got.
I'm giving her all she's got, Captain.
Oh, he looked low and it made Bell.
Yeah, he checked up, went higher. We got 3 to go. Where does Blasco try to make the move? He's trying to make him nervous.
Yeah. Well, with that last move, with looking in the mirror, and you know he's looking in the mirror, I'm going to be moving all over the place trying to get him to change his line.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but look who's in 3rd waiting to capitalize if they make contact. The silent assassin.
Yeah, Eric Cap sits P3. JD McHaley all over his rearview mirror. White flag last lap. Does Blasco move him?
I don't think so, because if he tried to move, maybe he will. He tried to move Mosby and it didn't work.
He's all over the back of him, but he doesn't get to the back of Bell. He's going to be all over him as he comes off the corner. To the inside he goes. Bell gets the win.
Nice tight finish.
That definitely was. Golly, that was good. Let's get some things off screen here so we get the results up, because we got to make it to YesCar 3D here in a minute. Race results for the night. Justin Bell, your winner. Connor Blasco missing out by just 0.068. And then we've got Eric Cap coming in third. JD recovers back to fourth. Diesel fifth. Sean Cameraman's coming home sixth. Ethan Mosby seventh. Gary Freeman eighth. Aiden Haller ninth. Zach Korn, last car running 10th. Tyler Lee 11th. Gabe Griffin with that absolute wreck bucket of fuck. He comes home in 12th. Ron St. Louis 13th. Scott Thompson 14th. James Phillips 15th. Derek Sivers 16th. So we'll see. Dennis, can you see if we grab Justin at least real quick for his winter interview, and then we can roll out?
I would if he was in the Discord.
Okay, there he is. He's in the waiting room. Go ahead and grab him. Because I can't find my mouse, or I can grab him. There we go.
There you go. There's so many channels.
I know. I know. There's so many channels. Justin, hell of a race tonight, man. We saw you battle for the lead, and then there at the end, it kind of got gifted to you there with that caution. You were able to hold him off for the last, I think it was about 7 laps. Walk me through the night a little bit.
I did not expect to be up front. I really didn't. Being in this place is not very good. But no, that was fun. That was a fun race. I spun that one time. I was like, oh, this is over. I was like, it's over. But it worked out.
It seemed like everybody was able to spin and kind of keep it off the wall for the most part. I mean, nobody really got steamrolled. I mean, Gabe obviously was the exception there. Dude, I feel for him. That car looked absolutely shitty. But you know, we saw JD come down with about 20 to go and take tires. Everybody else stayed out. Now, did you still have another set on the wall, or was that your only set?
So that last time I pitted was my last set.
Okay, that's kind of what I figured. I mean, yeah. Especially here. I mean, we've all run officials here in the 87s, and if you got a set with 5 to go, it's better than a set that are 20 old. That's for sure.
Yeah, they don't wear a lot here. They just get hot.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Yeah.
So.
Because Eric was running he still had 2 sets on the wall.
Yeah. Yep.
Silent assassin things.
Dude, he should have put a set on, but I mean,
I did on that last caution.
I think, well, everybody came down but JD and Ethan, so obviously that was the call. But you know, like I said, I think JD was out of tires at that point with that last pit stop that he did. But yeah,
and Ethan was loose the entire run before I spun out for that last caution. As I knew he stayed out, he was going to be loose. Yeah, definitely. Anytime you get loose here, it's game over for the tires. So, yeah. But all right, well, solid win tonight, man. I mean, it ain't easy around here, but it's a hell of a lot of fun around here. No, it is not. I finally get a win that's not a super speedway. Yes.
Right? now you just need one an official. So that's the trickier one. I'm still chasing a short track one, so I feel your pain on that one, but anyway, I got up on AJ. Yeah, don't even get me started. Anyway, well, good win tonight, Justin. Go celebrate, burn that damn thing down, and hopefully we can talk to you again next week.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for actually sticking around and finishing the broadcast. I'm just happy we finished the broadcast. We finished the race before the broadcast had to end.
Well, and yeah, look, I got another thing to broadcast here in about 5 minutes, so I'm glad we finished up. So, like I said, good win tonight. At least we were able to get you your interview in, and hopefully, like I said, we'll get to talk to you next week, bud.
Hopefully.
All right.
See y'all later.
That was your winner, Justin Bell. Quick closing thoughts before we end this, Dennis?
The race is what we expected to be. More wrecks than we thought, but a lot of people getting loose, a lot of people overdriving the corner. Once we did see the green flag there at the end, that green flag run to the finish, good clean racing.
I would agree as well. At this point, everybody, I'll cover anything for the rest of the week after the end of the next stream. We're going to go ahead and roll this out. Be on the lookout here in about 4 minutes. We're going to start up the other stream. So we'll see you guys back here very